But you get two guys in a room, there's got to be a plan. I don't want a plan. I want to hear, well, the first time I go, okay,
there it is.
Starting. There it starts.
There you go. Grab a hot dog.
Welcome back to Under Oath. This is your host, Attorney Jeff Kaufman. And sitting next to me, like usual, is my Nathan's to Coney Island, James John.
You just called me a glizzy.
Hey, you are a world famous glizzy.
Thank you, man. It's about time. How y'all doing?
I actually, when I took everybody from the office to New York, I said, listen, I got to make a trip to Coney Island.
Oh, you got to.
I had seen Coney Island my whole life.
Bro, you got to.
And I'd been to New York a bunch of times. And I go, how do we get there? And they said, well, you can rent a bus, but it's going to cost $900. I said, how far is it? They go, oh, it's about 15, 20 miles. $900? They go, or you could take the subway. And I'm going,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
either.
But then the thought hit me, what if everybody goes? And then 25 of us, it's hard to mug 25 people.
It can be done.
So we took over the subway.
Okay.
And headed down there. And we went to Nathan's. Rock Nathan's, walked through Coney Island, the boardwalk. It was cool.
I got an odd question about hot dogs for you.
Sure,
Since you went to Nathan's, you had the ultimate hot dog experience.
Nathan's, number one hot dog.
There you
Nathan's.
go. Here's the thing about hot dogs. I am a hot dog connoisseur. Like, I only eat all beef. First off, if you eat anything that's like mixed with pork and chicken, you are disgusting and dead to me, by the way. But anyway, I like my hot dog a particular way. And I want to know if you like your hot dog like this. When I grill, I burn them. I like the black on my hot dog.
So they have to be burnt.
Yes, what people would call burnt. I don't like them when they just have a couple little lines on them. I like the char. I want that snap.
I thought you were going to say, if you put ketchup on it, I'm out of here.
No, I'm not Chicago. That's Chicago. Chicago gets mad if you put ketchup on a hot dog. That ain't me. I'm Florida.
Well, look at all the crap they put on that hot dog.
They do.
Pickles?
Pickles, yeah.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it.
Won't do
if you're griping about ketchup and you threw a pickle on it, you got issues.
I'm questioning your hot dog
You're
knowledge.
just throwing everything on that you like.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's be honest about that. I'm about sausage.
Okay.
I pass up on the beef and I go sausage. With that being the topic, July 4th fails.
Ooh.
Top 10 July 4th fails. That's happened to you.
I'll give it to you. And I think we all can agree on this. There was a time, sir, where I look forward to July 4th, not just for the food, not just for the fireworks and getting together with family, for the movies. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember
there's always Independence Day.
Yes.
A lot of the Indiana Jones movies, all the big action movies came out July 4th weekend.
And I believe our friend had a running streak. Now, by friend, I mean Mr. Will Smith had a running streak where he was doing well. He was Mr. July 4th, they would call him back in the day. But then I believe on July 4th, he decided to do a movie with his son. That was. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, the one where they're stuck on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
That was terrible. Like that movie, you know what was better visually than that movie? Him slapping Chris Rock. That was more enjoyable than watching that actual movie with him and his son in it.
It's tough for me to laugh at that.
I understand.
It's hard for me.
I understand.
It's hard for me because it ended my love for him.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm trying to.
It's not back?
No, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a Mel Gibson where you're dead to me concept.
Yes.
But it hurt me.
You were disappointed in him.
No, it hurt. It was just disappointment. What's wrong about everything that's going on right now?
Here's the funny thing. We talked about this before we started recording. This is so right on point. We talked about the fact that no one truly gets canceled, right?
Right.
Will Smith was getting canceled by everybody left and right as far as what he had done. Now, after releasing Bad Boys 4 and getting good reviews,
killed it.
Now he's amazing. Now he's everyone's hero.
I don't know if he's
again.
amazing.
Look at what you're seeing online with him. And
well, I know people online will say things.
Mm-hmm. A majority of people, I mean.
I took my son to the movie. I didn't boycott the movie.
Okay.
I went. I took my buddy. Mm-hmm. We went. It's a good movie.
That's what I heard.
Martin Short, funny.
Absolutely.
Funny.
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence, I'm sorry. Yes. Martin Lawrence was fantastic.
Martin Lawrence is short.
There was a there's a great scene in that movie too, when they're cooking. Mm-hmm. And the young kid who's now the son-in-law, they don't want to let him cook on the grill, but they just watched him kill a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. So they're like looking back at him. They go, this dude's got to look. Just give him the grill. Give him the grill. And it was actually the funniest thing in the whole movie.
It was. Okay.
To me, it was the funniest thing in the movie.
Gotcha. I haven't seen it yet, but I will see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you'll go, what is he talking about?
it.
You won't understand what I'm talking about. But I mean, it's the funniest scene in the movie, and it's solid. And I haven't forgiven him, but I've forgiven him enough to give him my money. So I must have passed over the line. But you and I both know, as stand-up comedians,
Yes.
if somebody came up on stage,
We know someone who went through this.
I think Chris Rock, I don't know how, maybe it's Chris Rock said, I'm a small guy. What was I going to do? I don't know. Chris is a better guy than me.
He's a better guy than most people.
Because I would have thrown an elbow.
Something.
I would have thrown an elbow. I would have done the dirtiest thing on the planet. If you're bigger than me, we're going to even that.
Gotcha.
I'm going to even up on you. We aren't going to go, oh, let's do fisticuffs. If you can whoop my ass, and I know you can whoop my ass, I'm going straight for the nuts.
I was going to say there's one spot on every man that
Wouldn't even think
equalizes
about
everything. Yeah.
Army taught me that.
Yeah.
There's no honor in death.
No.
No honor in death.
Gotcha.
All right. So you got movies. I used to like going to see fireworks shows and everything else like that.
When you were a kid, right?
When I was a kid.
You loved it.
I loved it. I love seeing the fireworks and everything else. Now it's just a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's hot. They always start it late. And you can't get food. And then you got to go to the bathroom. And there's all they have are Porta Johns. And a Porta John on July 4th is nobody wants to be there.
There's a lot of baked beans and hot dogs.
I don't know what's going on in
man.
these things, but it's flammable. I don't want anything to do with it. And now I live in a place where I can just open my window and watch the fireworks from my house. And then people are going, hey, you inviting people over? Nope. No. I had one guy over and it was a pain in the ass.
One dude?
One dude was a pain.
Was a pain in the ass.
Because then we got to go, when are they coming out? Hey, when are they starting? Dude, we're eating hot dogs.
We're eating hot dogs, bro.
We're eating hot, but you get two guys in a room, there's got to be a plan. I don't want a plan. I want to hear, the first time I go, okay,
there it is.
Starting. There it starts.
There you go. Grab a hot dog.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that when you go to a 4th of July celebration like that, leaving's hard because it takes 2 hours just to leave.
It's like Disney World.
Yeah, I always leave before the fireworks because I know what's going to happen.
Man, I've seen. I used to work at Disney in entertainment, and when you work in the Magic Kingdom late at night, when you work the parades, you work one parade, and then there's a break, and then you have the second parade in the summer, and you would go in between the breaks. That's when the fireworks went off.
That's right.
And there was a place to sit in the back and backstage of Disney by the parade base where the fireworks felt like it was coming right over your head. And you could tell the people who really loved it because we would go out and hang out. And in between the sets, when everyone's inside the air, you're out there. And it was, I probably watched that show, God, 200 times, 300
But you
times.
didn't have to fight anybody to be there.
No.
There was no porta parties. There was no.
So that's something I loved. And that's why I will not go to a park.
Smart.
On July 4th or July 4th weekend, because people listen to me.
Listen.
If you're not from Orlando or you don't understand the way this works, New Year's, Christmas, July 4th.
This man knows what he's talking about.
Avoid any park.
That's right.
Do not go to the movies. Because nobody's at the movies anymore. So do not go into a park. That includes Disney, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens,
Universal,
Legoland, Universal, Six Flags, whatever weird roller coasters you've got going on in Ohio. Avoid them all July 4th because you will be in the line ride.
Yes, you will.
And hot.
And mad. And broke.
Every lot. There's lines to the bathroom, lines to the soda, lines to the rides.
Yeah. There's a line to leave.
Lines to get in, lines to get out.
That's right.
I will not eat green eggs and ham.
No, I will not. Gotcha. I got one more for us before we go here. I know we haven't even got close to top 10, but here's one I hate.
We never get to top 10.
Don't invite me to your cookout at 3 p.m. and when I arrive, you haven't even started cooking yet. 4th of July celebration. Oh, yeah. Come over at 3. Get there at 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten because
What if they have apps?
Huh? There's no apps. That's what I'm talking about.
See?
No apps, no food at all. Get there at 3 o'clock and you haven't even brought the grill out.
Well, hold on a second.
I've been to these.
Hold on a second.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know why?
Yeah.
Because you're a beast.
I am a beast. You know, I
for
know what
those
you're
who don't
gonna say.
know, he starts cooking in the morning.
I sure do.
He's got probably it's a
Like
9-course meal coming your way.
Yes, it is.
You know. Let me just say this: the police have showed up for homicide situations because they think you killed him. What happened? He died. Bobby didn't make it. What happened? The jalapeno poppers knocked him out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bro, but have you not been in those situations where you go to a barbecue and they don't start cooking until every guest arrives? So you got another.
No ice.
No ice. I've been
You
to
want
that.
soda? No ice.
No. You didn't get ice?
Warm beer. And they go, oh, I forgot the ice. My wife forgot the ice. And they always blame it on the wife.
Yeah, you do.
She didn't do it.
You know what? If your
She
wife
cleaned the damn house.
Yeah, she cleaned everything.
You carry the ice.
Yeah, you carry the ice, buddy.
Yeah. I think in the end it works like this. July 4th, I don't remember being disappointed as a kid.
Yeah.
And maybe it was because my expectations were low.
And we didn't have to do anything.
Yes.
That's what it
we
was.
showed up.
Yes. That's
And a
what we
hot
did.
dog, we didn't care where it came from.
We didn't.
It could be from Orange Julius, or it could be from, a pack.
Bob down the block. We don't care.
We didn't know the difference.
Care.
Here's a hot dog. Here's a bun. Here's some ketchup. Blah,
Knock yourself out.
and jump in the pool.
Yeah. Jump in the pool.
Jump in the pool. They always say, wait 30 minutes, screw 30 minutes. I'm a daredevil.
That's right. I'm a rebel.